So I'm going to throw something at you today. Your business isn't broken. It's just boring. How's it going, guys? It's me. It's RCS, Richard Crawford Small. Welcome to my channel. If you're the first time here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for coming back, man. Appreciate it. It's good to see you. Give me a like, subscribe, comments, all of that wonderful stuff. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about a response, if you like, to a video that I saw on YouTube from a guy called Old Me Living Better. I love his content. Go and check him out. 80-year-old guy who started his YouTube channel about a year ago and shares old man wisdom, right? And I love old man wisdom. We seem to have forgotten about listening to our elders, especially in the UK. I mean, you try and pack them off into a, box marked old people, leave them there and don't really listen to them. Oh, wisdom is wisdom. I love a book called Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, one of the founding fathers of Stoicism. Over 2,000-year-old wisdom still rings true today. And this guy was talking about polymath energy. So polymath, poly being many, math being numerical. So many things, right? And at my dad's funeral, one of his best mates described my dad as a polymath because he did lots and lots of different things. He had lots and lots of different interests. I would probably describe myself actually as a polymath, not in a kind of a big up myself way, but just I don't want to be described as being ADHD, which seems to be the label that's stuck on everyone whose brain doesn't work in a linear way. A brain works in a circular way, spots patterns, has multiple interests. It's suddenly kind of being labeled as, in my view anyway, as a bad thing. And it's not a bad thing. It's my fucking superpower is what it is. It's the thing that's enabled me to coach and grow and develop hundreds and hundreds of different businesses in lots and lots of different sectors, from medical aesthetics through to martial arts. Worked with a music producer. I've worked with lots and lots of different businesses. I like creating stuff for myself. Patina culture, as leather work. I've learned how to rebuild a Chevy van. I learned how to build a Harley. We built my son's Suzuki Bandit. The motorcycle, all these different things. Airbrushing, art, music. I love them all. Now, in the business world, what we're told is focus on one thing, follow one course until successful. Now, I don't disagree. But the problem is that was probably created by people who think in a linear way, not circular and not like we do, right? So it's very, very difficult for us to do that. It's easy to say to someone, follow these steps and you'll be successful, when what my brain will do is go, yeah, that's a cracking idea. Right, step 1, step 2, step 3, yeah, got that. Step 4, what's that? What's that over there? Let's go and look at this. There must be a different way of doing it. There's more fun. And all that's happened is I've just got bored. That's all that's happened. I've just got bored. And I can't help that. I can't help that. I can't stop myself from doing that. And if you're listening to this and this is resonating with you, let me know, because, there's a community for people just like us that I have created, which I will come on to a bit later. But all that's happened is I've just got bored. I've lost focus because I'm not interested anymore. And the challenge that I face and have faced in my entire life and career is, how do I maintain that energy? How do I maintain that excitement? How do I maintain that energy? Because if my excitement level drops, then the quality of my output will drop, and my customers will realize that, hey, you know what? This guy's not showing up anymore. He's not doing these sorts of things. And I'm guilty of doing that repeatedly. Starting things, yeah. It's not very interesting, and then drop. YouTube channel being one of them. Started it, lots of enthusiasm, and then whatever, something else got in the way. So I was thinking, how do we maintain that level of enthusiasm in our day-to-day business so we can harness all of these different things, all these different parts of our personality, all these different interests, all these just different excitements so we can drive forward. And and the answer is to be them all at the same time. To focus, follow on course until successful. Actually, for me, it's more be yourself and follow the path as you are. Now, let me explain what I mean by that, because that's probably not the clearest way of saying anything. But what I mean by that is ultimately is know thyself. Understand who you are. Get clarity on you as a human being first. Understand what your goal is. What is it that you want to achieve? Not what you think you should achieve. Not keeping up with the Joneses, not looking at your mate and how successful his business is, because he probably thinks in a different way to you. You know, you can't follow his path. You can create your own. You have to create your own. And doing that within frameworks that I have in our community, which I'll come on to. So the first thing is you need to understand, what is it that you want to achieve? What is your goal? What is that burning desire? Because the burning desire is the thing that's going to keep you engaged and excited. And you'll have to remind yourself of why you're doing it over and over and over again. Because if it's not exciting and you won't wake up in the morning and think, oh yeah, it's cool, and there are different ways that we can work to keep it exciting. But if you're not waking up in the morning and thinking, fuck yeah, it's good, right? You're going to lose your energy. Then we need to look at where we are right now, the realism, a bit of a clarity picture, because say your business isn't broken. It's just something along this isn't working. So either your goals not super clear and firing you up and really engaging you, or you haven't really had a good look at where you are right now, a bit of an audit on your resources, right? We have 3 resources available to us: time, energy, and money. That is it. And then in between these 2 things, that's the game you're going to play, right? And there are lots and lots of different processes and structures to help maintain the consistency, the discipline, the focus, all of those words. And they are valid, but they are valid words. We have to maintain focus, we have to maintain consistency, and we have to maintain discipline. And that's it. Your business isn't broken. Somewhere in all of this, you've just got a bit bored. So allow me to invite you to join the Freedom Studio school group, where people like us, like you, will come together and learn, earn, and return. Love that quote, Denzel Washington. I can love it. We're going to learn together. So understand what the challenges are in between these 2 places, where you are and where you want to go to. And yes, business challenges, personal challenges, life challenges, we understand, learn what they are. Then create the strategies, the plans, the things that we need to think, plan, and do to overcome those challenges. We're going to earn, right? It's all about, let's get some cash into our pockets. Lots of people have amazing skills and amazing talents. You might be creating products or services to help people grow and develop their own businesses, sales, finance, operations. You might actually be making products. You might actually be using your hands to make things, to delight other people, to help them express their personalities, to help them share who they are to the outside world in a visual way. Or you might actually just be helping people to achieve their own goals. You might be doing any of these things, but you don't quite fit with all of the, or a lot of the, as we say, established business wisdom that's out there, because a lot of it is created by people whose brains think in a linear way. So click on the link below, join the school group. It is £5 per month to join. And you're like, hang on, say that again. You're actually charging me cash money to learn, earn, and return? Yes, I absolutely am. Because nothing of value is free. I want you to think about that. If there's free stuff you want, hey, you've got YouTube for that, man. All this stuff up here on YouTube is free, and you can get value for it here as well. You could download a free copy of my book from the link below. But if you want to join a really talented, incredible, amazing group of people who are looking to change the world, change their own world, change your part of the world, then that's the place to go. So, thanks very much for joining in. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember, your business isn't broken. You're just bored. Let's get excited. Catch you soon. Don't forget to join me awesome school group. Click the link and watch some more vids.